What should I whip up today? That is a great idea!
Delicious! Thank you, Lindley. Is Lindley cooking something else now? Tatsu can't possibly eat any more corn.
Don't worry, this is something new. One of Earth's great delicacies, foie gras.
Foie grub? Foie grub sounds delicious. Maybe Tatsu try some when Lindley finished cooking. Can Tatsu help?
Actually, you can. In fact, I can't make it without you.
Oh, really?
I just need one little favor.
Of course. Tatsu is at your disposal. What can Tatsu provide for Chef Lindley?
Your liver.
Tatsu is here to serve, not be served, Lindley.
Oh, just remembered. I have goose liver.
Lindley did that on purpose. Lindley is vicious and nasty.
All right, everyone. Dig in.
Man, oh man, Lynn. Somehow you manage to outdo yourself every time.
It's all about the ingredients. Right, Tatsu?
Right. Let's get started. Well, before that, I need to clear something up.
Commander?
I know you're wondering. After the bogus Lifehold lead, we had the Pathfinders turned inside out. Sure enough, we found evidence that someone messed with Frontier Nav. They planted that phony data.
You mean...
We got a spy. That's right. One of our own is working with the Ganglion. This was an inside job.
One question, Commander.
Like we don't have enough to worry about. And here I am, sending you all out right into that death trap. Damn it. I don't know what else to say, except I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive me.
Tatsu like Muscle Man better when he angry and yelling.
Zip it, Pipsqueak, or you'll be seasoned and fried by breakfast.
Tatsu has a point, though. It's not like you to dwell on mistakes, Commander. Especially when they weren't your mistakes to begin with. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, but...
No buts about it, sir. And no more apologies, okay? We survived, after all. Now let's see that surly taskmaster we all know and love.
That's right. Your orders, Commander?
Well, put it that way. Who am I to argue? All right. Touchy-feely time is over. I've got your next assignment. We need you to head out and fix a key data probe that's on the fritz. It's way out in northern Silvalum. We'll get you the coordinates.
Yes, sir. With pleasure. Repair missions are my specialty.
That's why we picked you. That and... the Ganglion have been quiet lately. Too quiet. I don't like it.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing.
In your report, the Rothier, was it? He made it sound like they've got a base tucked away. Someplace with black rocks and lava. That's gotta be Cauldros, yeah?
I think it's a safe assumption, yes.
Well, anyway, as you might have guessed, the idea of a big old Ganglion base here on Mira does not exactly thrill me.
Agreed.
And with Lao sidelined, we're gonna have to pick up the slack.
Yep, so let's get that probe fixed, all right? We're really getting down to the wire here. Where in the hell is that core?
beautiful thing ever. We are gonna have so much fun together. What do you think, Dog-Han? Shall we pay another visit to our human friends?
Grandmaster Luxin. Grandmaster, sir!
I heard you the first time, imbecile! Lower your voice in my presence.
It's the recently completed Zu Farg, sir. Reese made off.
What did you say? Why would she do that? Why does everyone in this confounded organization think they can do whatever they please? Ugh.
Hello everyone, this is Luxin. Welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time we did Alexa's second affinity mission, and a little extra to get her up to level 30. And this time, once the loading screen finishes, because I really should have waited until going outside before starting the talk. Okay, come on. There we go. And this time, we're going to take her with us instead of Hope being our delegated forth for story missions, because this is a very skelly one, and Alexa likes skells. And I actually bought her own skell this time, and very fittingly named it Alexinator, because of course that's what she would name her skell. Don't even pretend she'd think of anything different. We also have Lin and Nagi's skell this time, so that's a thing. And I'm intentionally avoiding flying as much as possible because of, well, I can just show you, actually. Let's see. Elysium has a lot of fuel. Alexinator has about a third that fuel. Neko has a little more than a third that fuel. Masamune has, like, half that fuel. And, rather unsurprisingly, based on the name of the chapter, and the whole cutscene thing, we're gonna be fighting the Zu Farg in this chapter. So, kinda wanna conserve fuel if we're going up against some sort of giant skell thing. And you might be wondering why I'm not just completely cutting anything out. That's because I did a little bit of off-screen stuff that I want to explain while we make our way to Sylvalum, because the malfunctioning probe site we're supposed to be investigating is on the north summit of the Delusion Mountains, of all places. So it's an area that I could fast travel to, or just fly to make things a little faster, but I'm going to just drive and talk the whole way, because there are a few things I want to explain. First off, the Alexinator Skell I got specifically because of its model and not anything else. It is a Virus, which I think is light type. It might be light medium, but I'm pretty sure it's light. That's because it has a weapon on it that is a level 30 G-Buster. We'll see me use this shortly, or in the actual boss fight, but basically it's a really good idea to have it, and I replaced the energy scythe with it. It's a right shoulder only weapon, so my one signature weapon has now been replaced with something that's going to serve an even better purpose in this fight. So basically I took that weapon off of Alexa's Skell, or off of, it was here where I put the Heathorn, which is the same thing that I have on my left, so she has the same thermal stagger attack on her right, and then I replaced the energy scythe with the G-Buster here, and also put a crit up mechanoid augment in it, just because, why? Because I should... Words? Because... wow. Because Zu Farg is a mechanoid enemy. And I also equipped this spear as a back weapon instead of what I had, because it has a melee attack up augment, and that's going to help out with the G-Buster too, because that's melee art. However, I am going to, let's see, who has the highest melee attack? Let's see. Alright. So thermal damage and blaze, and just physical damage. I'm going to give the energy scythe to Elma here, just to at least keep the strong attack on someone. So there we go. Beam damage, and from behind boost damage. So now Lex has got a more powerful attack. And now we're kind of on our way. Now the good thing is, you could beat this with a couple level 30 skulls without too big a deal. The G-Buster helps out a lot. There's that and one other that you can get from upgrading Sakuraba to max level. So if the G-Buster that I got from putting on Alexa's Skell and then, or from buying Alexa's Skell and then taking it off, that you can buy in the shop if you have Sakuraba leveled up to whatever the max level is. I think it's 5. The max arms manufacturer level, you'll just straight up be able to buy G-Busters, and I have no idea where I'm going right now. Hopefully we don't have to fight things. I'm navigating by the minimap right now, and I'm gonna probably change the weather, but, well, that didn't work. I'm most likely gonna be changing the weather for... Alright, I fell off of something. Where am I? You know, let's change the weather now. Alright, there we go. It actually took me 2 tries to change the weather back. It went 2 pollen spores the second time there. But, yeah, I was basically able to... Because I've only done, like, 1 complete story playthrough besides the one that this Let's Play is going to be. So I have 1 really, really complete file, and I've done partial files exploring other missions and other possibilities in the past. So, my first playthrough, or this is another reason why I'm not good doing like 100% for this Let's Play, because I haven't had enough playthroughs to really get comfortable enough with the game to do that. So, my first playthrough, I beat it with, I'm pretty sure, no, don't lose your Skell, Alex. Okay. I was able to beat the Zu Farg without too much difficulty. It was a long fight, just using one of these, a level 30 Amdusius, with I think there was 1 other level 30 Skell in the party, and having a G-Buster that I bought. I didn't have I actually have the Moranium to max out Sakuraba, so I couldn't do that. But at least I got the weapon, and I got the Energy Scythe, and I got some strong abilities and augments. If I die once, I'm gonna get everyone's scalp back. Oh my god, can I stop aggro? You know what? Now we can fly. Yeah, we can fast fly. No, Alexa, don't lose your scalp before we even get to the boss fight, please. Okay. If I die once, I'm just gonna have everyone build up GP and enter the fight with overdrive, but hopefully that's not gonna happen. And wow, I managed to keep talking long enough to get straight to the probe site without flying at all.
Yep, that is definitely one busted probe. Hang tight while I run a diagnostic and see what I can do. And that should do it. All set. Sorry for the wait.
Well done, as always.
All in a day's work. One thing, the problem we had here wasn't unique. It's bound to affect the other probes sooner or later. We probably should patch them all to be safe.
Is Lindley serious? Friends want to go stitch up every probe on all of Mira? Tatsu will be Grampy Pond before Friends finish.
Simmer down, Potato Skin. It's not that bad. I fixed this one manually, but now I can upload that patch and fix all the other probes throughout the network at once.
Phew. Whatever Lindley talking about, Tatsu believe her. Tatsu do dance of relief not to fix so many probes.
Yeah. We have planted a lot of them, haven't we? And really, what's it gotten us?
Hmm?
Not just us, everyone. All of Blade, all of NLA. We spent all this time on Frontier Nav, you know? What if we never find the core? Then what do we do? We've searched all over this planet looking for the Lifehold core. What if it's not even here? What if the whole thing smashed to bits when it crashed down?
You know that's not possible.
Do I?
Our consciousnesses aren't here. They're controlling these MIMs remotely from the core. It can't have been destroyed. In fact, it has to be somewhere relatively close, or we would feel the lag.
You're right. I just...
It's okay, Lynn. I know you're tired. It's been a long couple of months. Being inside these MIMs takes its toll on all of us. It's only natural to feel like this. But I promise, it's going to be all right.
What were they thinking when they designed these things anyway?
What Lindley mean?
These MIMs. Why would you make an artificial body that can cry tears? So embarrassing.
Well, lots of reasons. Tears lubricate the eyes. They flush out dust and debris. And unwanted feelings, too. You feel better, don't you?
I guess those MIM makers knew what they were doing after all.
Well, if I ever see them, I'll be sure to tell them you said so.
Thanks.
Friends hear that? There! What is it?
Lynn?
Incoming mobile target. It's really, really big.
Bigger than Caravan big! Bigger than even legendary Frontier Village big!
If its transponders aren't responding to our IFF signal, we have to assume it's hostile. Take cover.
Well, what do we have here?
A little appetizer of sorts before we we hit the city in normal course.
Wait. Something that size, on that course, must be targeting in LA. We can't let it get anywhere near the city. We have to put a stop to it here. I figured you'd say as much. Remember, the entire city is counting on us.
Let's knock this big piece of junk right out of the sky.
They stopped running? They're even dumber than I thought.
Underestimating that.
Yes, thanks for the brilliant insight, genius. Now sit back and watch while I burn the human scum alive!
Here we go, level 39 Zu Farg. Yeah, kind of a big thing. Tatsu was right when he said it was big. Now, we're actually not going to want to go out and target the Zu Farg itself. We're going to wait for these false woes to come a little nearer to us, and then hopefully once they get an attacking range, now we can fight them and target them first, hopefully not actually aggroing the Zu Farg itself. The reason for this is we want to lure the Zu Farg over here, closer to us, so that, whoops, that was a mistake. I guess the bind wore out, or the stagger wore out before I had a chance to actually get the bind. But, we want the Zu Farg to be over the mountain when we fight it, because if we do that, it'll be close enough where even if people lose their skells, they can still hit it from the ground, which is a very good thing. Now that we're up here, you do want to take out, I think, not those, I'm going to take out these disc things over here as the appendages you fight. Now, from the front, this shouldn't do too much, but it's time to let loose the G-Buster. Zu Farg's lowest elemental resistance is to gravity. As you can see, I just swung for 34,000 damage and almost one-shotted one of these appendages. It's a pretty good thing. Now we could just target another appendage, and as long as I'm like alive long enough to get another G-Buster, I mean, I'm gonna be in pretty good shape here. Alexa's probably gonna lose her Skell first, just because Viruses aren't really the best things defensively, but oh yeah, that Gunmere Bolt is a pretty strong thing. And unfortunately, I think I'm the only one with the green art, if I remember correctly. Probably shouldn't be spamming as much as I am. Although when I do, I get cockpit mode, so I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining. Yeah, there we go. That's another disc down. I would really like to get a couple more, or I could get Overdrive. Overdrive would be kind of decent right about now. Come on. Call Reinforcements, that's going to spawn a couple more false woes if I remember correctly. Which is not a bad thing if you want. Yeah, Alexa's Skell is almost gone. And she wants Overdrive from Soul Voice, which unfortunately I'm not going to get the GP for fast enough. Although, no, why not Overdrive now? Because they spawned a few more other Skells, and I'm going to art spam until I get a Cockpit, and then, now that I got Cockpit, I can go back with my Overdrive boosted G-Buster, and first do that, and then just smack the Zu Farg around a little bit more. Where are you? Oh yeah, you were in range for that too. Nice. There we go. Oh yeah, I love when that happens. Oh, I don't love when I get toppled like that though. At least I got the extended overdrive. Alexa is down, but hold on, this could have gone a little better. Well, Lynn's Skell is still conscious, which is better than before. And oh, Disc Beam, that must be the annoying art that they got from the discs. But I think I just took out the last disc, which, I mean, there's the win. Stop toppling me, butthole. I really just said that. Okay. Okay, I'm now the only one alive. I'm gonna be the only one dead in a second. Okay. Wait, Lynn is alive still? There we go.
You insipid little germs!
20 buttons left. Plenty of attacks.
Will those cowards sit still for a minute? I'll fry the whole damn planet if I have to!
Please, have you forgotten Human City?
Silence! Stop with all the thinking. It's not your strong suit.
But you cannot win like this. You must transform Zu Farg now.
I was just about to, okay? Now would you kindly please shut up? No one makes a fool of me. No one! How could something that big transform in flight?
The ganglion must have some kind of anti-gravitational flight technology.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Our flight modules still rely on propulsion. I hate to admit it, but this is way beyond anything we've got. We're outclassed.
Humanity's made great advances before, especially when they were needed the most. That won't happen.
I hope you're right.
Come on! Don't we all just want to coexist peacefully? But now that you've seen our little secret, I've no choice but to wipe you out!
Well, yeah, this is what we like to call a problem, especially since I don't think you can escape the battlefield. Yeah, I would like to heal right now, but I really can't. Let's see, how far can I actually get away from here? Because if I would, the thing I would most like to do would be, like, get out and then fast travel back to the city and get my 3 skells back. But I don't think that's going to happen. I also don't know where my party members are. Alright. Let's just see how far I can fly away before anything happens. Pretty sure there is actually, like, technically a time limit on this, where it will start going for the city after enough time has passed, and then you lose, obviously. But oh yeah, it's moving, especially if it hit Elma somewhere. Or no, it might have released more enemies. Okay. Where did my party members die from? Okay, their Kameva's up here. And I should probably fight you first. Lynn's still attacking. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. You know, like, everyone's dead, but... yeah. That was probably a mistake. I should have, like... I don't know, actually... let my... ah, crap. Oh, I missed 2 QTEs. Come on. Oh, this is bad. I'd need, like, somehow to get... I missed 3 QTEs in a row. I need, like, every cockpit mode in the world right now. Well, there's a start. I'm gonna have to use G-Buster like that, specific... false swipe there, okay. Yeah, the problem is that Zu Farg, I think, loses a bit of attack in this form, but it also releases a lot more enemies at the same time, which is a bit of a problem, because, you know, I'm dying right now. And I'm gonna be dead right now. Okay. I will come back with 4 skells, and then we'll destroy this thing. That sounds like a pretty good idea. And wow, this guy's not even gonna come down low enough for me to hit you melee. Alright, sure. You want? Where are you? Sure. I can. While I'm still alive, might as well just hit the Zu Farg a little bit. Yeah, do burst damage. Moral victories. Moral victories are happening right now. Oh, you're immune to just everything. Okay. I'll be back. I feel like the fact that you're thrown immediately into the second phase is the only hard part about this fight. Alright. Now we can win. Yeah, we're gonna pay. That's not gonna happen. I think Kamevas are coming out first, but I can G-Buster this disc here to take out half the disc, and then have everyone target false woes. I guess if we try to run, the Kamevas come out, because I don't see them this time. Ooh, I like this cockpit. I like this. Give me another G-Buster. Target the other thing. Target the other thing. Target the other thing. Alright. Yeah, that's almost one appendage down. Then I can... I would like to G-Buster... different part... Oh! I leveled up! Nice! Someone must have taken out a Kameva, and that leveled me up. I will take that. And yeah, the Zu Farg must definitely lose some attack power when it's in this mode. Because, well, Alexa's Skell is still alive. And it wasn't last time. And again, just taking out the discs first is the best idea. I think if you take out that chute there, then it'll actually lose the ability to call reinforcements too, but the discs are better to take out first, just because, well, the arts it can use from the discs are a lot more threatening than the reinforcements themselves, because we've been one-shotting them pretty much the entire fight. And second off, the reinforcements can be a good thing. You could use them to build up GP better, or TP if you really want to try fighting this on foot. You can. Like I said, if you just stand on top of the mountain, you'll be able to fight it on foot without a problem. It's just obviously harder, unless you, like, if you've over-leveled, or if you have good strats, then you can win this fight on foot relatively easily. The hard part is just, like, getting in a good place for it to happen, but you could use the reinforcements it calls in this phase, or in both phases, really, to grind up TP or GP to get overdrive, and obviously overdrive helps in any fight, so probably a good idea. How many discs did I get? Did I get all of them? Almost. There's one disc left. Everyone target that. Yeah, we got... I don't think anything the Ganglion could possibly have could match up to the power of the 2 biggest Skell fangirls in NLA, both in their own Skells, and also me with the broken Skell. Ooh, I think Lynn overdrived on her own. Nice. Good, because I don't have enough GP to overdrive myself. And also, I think it has a proximity spike, which means that it causes damage just by standing near it, which is kind of a problem, but now that I'm getting fuel back for everything, and, you know, you've kind of got this in the bag already. I think a good thing to go for would be keep Alexa's Skell alive the entire time. That's a good challenge to strive for, to take it out before that happens, although, actually, well, she's almost back to full health. And Elma's about to overdrive too. Yeah. It's kind of only... all we needed was the Skells, and this phase was trivial. Yeah, it does not matter that I ran out of overdrive. I still have 2 party members in the middle of it. And I think Elma just popped it too. I'm really looking forward to bust whatever this appendage is. which I don't think I can do before it dies. It'd take a G-Buster to fully break it if I... Nah, I think I might be able to get it before it... Oh, you think toppling is going to do anything now, especially making me fall through your body. I'm not even sure what that attack is, but... Alright. Think this might be it. It was not it, but... It's gonna be it in a sec. Okay, it's doing a bunch of desperation attacks, and actually putting people's skulls in the red now, but... That's what we art spam for, and that's what everyone except me gets 9,999 experience for.
No, they're just puny, wretched little humans!
Bye-bye, nasty robot. Ganglion learned hard way what happens when you mess with Team Tatsu.
We fought as a team and we fought well. I only hope there aren't any more like this back at their base.
If these things hit the city in numbers, we'd have no chance at all.
Exactly. Exactly another reason we need to find that Lifehold core as soon as possible.
What do you mean?
Remember what the Rothian prince told us in Silverlum about the Ganglion? Apparently, they fear actual human bodies. I don't know why that is, but it might be the key to victory.
Or the key to survival.
And yeah, we actually get our story mission complete right here, with the amount of EXP we get isn't nearly as much as everyone else got. And all we got was the Zu Farg Hollow figure, actually. I'm not going to do that because... Yee, level 39, nice. I don't know how much class EXP I really got from that, but cool thing is, we've now got a brand new location here in Silverlum. That being the Zu Farg wreckage. So this is just a place now. Kind of sit, and well, the only problem with it is it's right on top of the bridge here in Lake Seal, so you got to go around it now, and that means going into Tursquall Land. But we have skulls now; we can almost tank hits from them, so we should be fine. But yeah, I know this entire chapter was kind of really out of nowhere, but it's cool. It was a cool fight. It's the biggest enemy in the game. Like, it is bigger than Telethia, so it has that. Well, I guess it's smaller than the Coronids. It's shorter than the Coronids, not as... It was bigger around. And yeah, it's a good fight. I mean, like, these boss fights against giant things are always cool. So, it had that going for it. And you know what? You know what? Just because I'm still on a high, I want to see how much damage I can actually do to one of these things with the G-Buster shot. Almost nothing. Okay. Alexa's Skell's gone already. Okay. I'm gonna hit the emergency escape button now. Oh, I lost 2 insurance. Oh, God. Well, we're going back to the city now. Alright, now that I got the Skell back, I want to... That's not what I wanted to do. I would like to see if I can get a salvage ticket. I can't. Okay. Let's see. Current rankings, prospectors. Oh. Oh. I guess prospectors are kind of OP now. So if you want to get your salvage tickets, join those. But I just need to be really careful with my QTEs in the future and will not fight the Z-Doms. Okay, we got chapter 11 here. and we need to survey 10% of Cauldros and complete 2 affinity missions we actually haven't done yet. So it'll be a little while before doing that. However, I do want to show off one thing. We saw that Alexa's Skell wasn't exactly the most durable in that fight, but the G-Buster we got from buying it was really good. Maybe you want to fight the Zu Farg, or just in general have good Skell weapons, and not need to, well, buy a potentially weak Virus to get one. There is a way you can get that same G-Buster and another really good weapon for level 30 Skells just from regular enemy drops. So I'm going to show that off before ending the episode. I went here to the Halal Meadow in Sylvalum. And if we come here, you'll see this Puglith, and that has a few Pugs in front of it. These Night Pugs here are what you want to go for. So have target these Pugs. I believe there's an appendage that they have that will drop things there. Alexa, stop dying already. Alright. Basically, kill these Pugs. I'm gonna do some editing stuff out, just because I don't know when they're gonna actually drop the stuff I'm looking for. But we'll see when I get the drops. Oh, wow! First try, I actually got the other Skell weapon. Which I hit ground gear, didn't I? Yep. Actually, there's a good thing with ground gear, because I hit level 39 from the Zu Farg, which I think that's level 43. I don't remember numbers. Never mind. I thought that was going to let me equip the other random photon saber I found. But they can drop this exact same G-Buster that I have here now, the SSM MX130 SA G-Buster. And sure, that's a good thing. But that's not the right thing. They'll also have a chance of dropping this SRM XR430 GG Phoenix. This one, this is a good thing. It's okay. I'm gonna have to do a special demonstration for this. So, first off, I'm gonna actually save the game. I'm saving this on screen now. Because I might get so much EXP from what I'm gonna show off that it would make me overpowered for some of the rest of the game. Second step, we're gonna fast travel to the Divine Roost in Noctilum. Now don't worry, we're not gonna do anything as stupid as taking on Telethia just because we got one new weapon. But what we are going to do is come down here instead. Because there are a lot of really powerful Bladdas in here. Then we stand in the middle, use Phoenix Wings, and, well, we use 2 Phoenix Wings, and we just killed most of these Bladdas. It didn't do much damage to Joker, but I got a level up. I got almost 2 level ups. Everyone else got even more than that. Let's see, we killed at least 3, 4... This is one of the best ways to farm for anything. We got a bunch of pretty good weapons, too. As well as, well, a bunch of regular Bladda drops. And... Carbide Candela. Well, yeah, they're dropping level 57 weapons. Which, you know, I don't think we were a good level. I think we were a little low-leveled for doing that. But we got it all without too big a deal. Well, everyone else lost their Skells, but that's not my problem. And you can just... Can you get out here? Can't get out here. You do this. Return to Skell. Hop right back down here. And repeat ad nauseum until you get everything you need. Now, obviously, I lost my Skell here and I'm going to die, but if you have thermal damage up augments, you could do some pretty stupid things with that. And if we look, I also gained 3 class levels from that one battle. So, yeah, I'm gonna reset my save file back to the point that I saved right after beating the Zu Farg for obvious reasons. But that's another very powerful skill weapon you can get on your level 30 skill. You don't even need a level 50 skill, and you're already taking out level 60 enemies that are in the same area as the strongest one in the game. So if you want, this is a good thing you could do if, what am I trying to say? This is the most common way of grinding up low-level party members. So if I had someone who was in the situation HB was in before the last few episodes, where we started using him enough to get him into the 30s, or into the mid-20s without that big a deal, I could just put him in the party, kill those Bladders a few times, and he'd be like level 40. It's really ridiculous. And, yeah, if you want to grind and farm weapons, that's one way to do it. Even though they're all going to be like level 57, and you're going to need to be level 57 in order to actually use them. But, that's all I got for this episode. Next time, we might do a couple affinity missions to help us along the way to unlocking Chapter 11. And, who knows, we might do Chapter 11 soon. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to probably do a bunch more affinity missions and side quest chains, just to get my Blast Fencer class rank up a bit more. But, till then, this is Luxin, signing off.